Ever heard of the Cutler Group? Hello, Jonathan here. I'm a postdoctoral researcher who's studying the group of rocks known as the Cutler Group. Like always, I would like to thank everyone who has donated to my campaign thus far. And if you haven't yet, please consider donating to the campaign by clicking the link in the YouTube description. Or you can just scan the QR code with your phone if you're watching this on your TV or computer. Even if it's only $1, every little bit helps to keep this research going. Now, let's talk about the specific rocks I'm studying and the title of this video, the Cutler Group. Now, believe it or not, you've definitely seen the Cutler Group before, even if you've never physically visited the American Southwest. You see, in this region, exposures of the Cutler Group have resulted in these breathtakingly beautiful landscapes, which have been visited and appreciated by people like you for centuries. This is particularly true in Monument Valley, a tribal park within the Navajo Nation, where exposures of the Cutler form the famous buttes and valleys which have served as a popular filming location for many movies, including westerns, Back to the Future, and Forrest Gump.
I'm pretty tired. Think I'll go home now.
In fact, these specific landscapes are considered so iconic that if you Google American Southwest, the top results, along with a map, are photos of those famous Cutler Group buttes. But how did the Cutler Group form, you ask? Great question. The story of these rocks begins 300 million years ago. Back then, all the continents were combined into Pangaea, with the region of what is now Utah being located near the equator. During this time, the region consisted of a small inland sea and a large mountain range, which geologists call the Uncompahgre Uplift. As time went on, water and wind eroded sediments off the Uncompahgre into the shorelines and river basins where they would form soils, or into the seas themselves, where they would form shales and limestones, which make up the valley and ledges at Bears Ears and Monument Valley. However, as I explained in my previous video, when the late Paleozoic Ice Age began to end, the region began to dry up, resulting in these deserts containing large sand dunes. These sand dunes would later solidify into these thicker and more cohesive sandstone units. Because the uppermost sandstones are more resistant to weathering and erosion than the underlying shales and siltstones, they would remain as the lower units weathered away, resulting in the iconic mesas and buttes separated by large valleys, which make up the Bears Ears and Monument Valley. Although even these massive features will eventually erode away with time. As I said in my previous video, these shifts to drier environments appear to be related to the late Paleozoic Ice Age. However, more research is needed in order to test this hypothesis, which is why I need your help. So please consider donating to my campaign and spread the word. Thank you again for supporting science, and I'll see you next time.